So it all started with, I guess, poker. We just loved playing poker. So every Wednesdays, we would come to my house. We played poker till like 2, 3 in the morning. And the loving thing about this group was, if you won, you actually ended up losing because the winner always paid for dinner.
One of the sad things about Boston is that it's a very transient city. And a lot of our friends ended up leaving. And for me, it was a very sad moment. I think I realized that as we're transforming into more mature men, we need to do something. And instead of playing poker, we decided to do a study.
Kind of being part of this group and having so many people come and go. Every time somebody leaves, you invest in friendship, and every time they leave, it does take a little piece of you as they leave. So I think all of us kind of committed saying, hey, you know what? We're going to commit as much as we can within our control to stay here, to serve together in this church, to raise our kids together. One of the reasons why Sandy and I live where we live is because it's very central to where all of our friends live. So we looked at the map, we said, okay, our friends live here. We're going to live in the middle of that.
Like true friends, there's the test of time, right? And that's how you kind of measure and mark who true friends are.
Actually, there was back in 1999, it was really like the lowest point in my life. And people who reached out were these guys, inviting me to their poker game. That just drew me, and we don't have to say anything. It just drew me to their love and their companionship.
This group taught me grace. This group by no means is perfect. I think we have a lot of faults, and it allows us to be honest with each other, and we could show all the ugliness in our life, and yet we don't respond with, hey, you got to do this, you got to do this. But we respond with, how can we help you? How can we help you get through this? And all the love that this group shows to each other taught me that, grace is a very important part of Christianity, but not only in this group, but in our church, in the Boston area, and in the world.
It's an unwritten mission of the men's group, is helping one another to become a better husband to our wives, better father to our children, better Christian in our workplace, and better servant in our church.
And one of the first things that the men's group did together was serve together. Andy and I were the first Kids Rock teachers. It wasn't called Kids Rock. John and I and Henry, we did the first soul food together before it was called soul food. We cleaned the church together.
I know this year we really want to focus on helping out with the youth group. So Andy has been serving, teaching youth group. We invited the youth group director to ask him, hey, how can we help, in any way? Not only in serving individually, but there's an aspect of, hey, can we do certain things together? So Andy's been part of starting a health clinic in Misión de Caridad. So I said, hey, I have some skills. I'm a dentist, so can I help you? And then, so we'll be going back again. And this trip, Yongshik's coming. So 3 of us will be going in April. So another kind of a serving together. There's an intentionality, the outward focus.
I see this group, it started out as just a group of guys who just wanted to hang out. But then we eventually became men who challenged each other to become better husbands, better fathers, and better servants of the church. And going forward, I hope that we can pass that on to the future generation, onto the younger generation, that they can continue to just carry on that mission.